leading the revolution of talk radio. Lynn Cullen.
There, and welcome back to our second hour. It's the jabbering females.
Jabbering and laughing.
And laughing a lot. Yes.
And only one snort in the past
That's
hour.
true. You snorted early on.
Snort.
And then I don't know
It's a one snort day, baby.
I doubt it. Yeah. I see one coming.
Yeah.
All right, watch out.
That was the
Here
edge
it comes.
of one.
No, that was me. That's it. Okay, I'm here with my friends, Joanne Rogers and Kit Ayers. And Rolling Stone, I guess, asked people to tell them what they thought the most annoying songs were. You know what came in number one?
What?
Joanne, you won't know most of these songs,
No, I
will
won't,
you?
but I'm interested.
I think actually Kit likes this song.
Okay.
Is it Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot?
No.
Bikini?
I don't
Disco
even know
Duck.
that kind of.
Disco Duck.
No.
Those were both annoying
It's a Black
songs.
Eyed Peas song one.
My Humps?
Yeah!
I love My
She
Humps.
loves that stupid song. I remember you trying to explain to me. I said, what kind of a name is that for a song? My Humps.
My humps.
What do you
My
think
lovely
that means?
lady lumps.
What? That is
Check
so
it out.
disgusting. I can't even imagine. What do you think that means, my humps?
Well.
And what a thing. And you think that's an okay song.
I really like that song.
Well, Rolling Stone's readers say...
Does it have
the
a
worst
beat
ever.
and a rhythm?
Go ahead, sing a little
well,
teeny
that's
bit of
Oh,
it.
I
okay.
can't
Well, the
sing.
My Humps part, sing it.
I can't
I
sing.
My
it.
humps.
I like anything that
I-
has a
My
beat
lovely
and
lady
rhythm.
lumps.
But
You would like this.
Your lovely lady
Yeah.
humps?
lumps.
Lumps.
Check it out.
Oh, God almighty. Okay, number
and
two.
Number two.
Macarena.
Oh, that was annoying but fun.
Number three. Who Let the Dogs Out?
Oh, I would definitely
See,
agree with that one.
You don't recall any of these, do you?
No. Yeah,
Who
I-
let the dogs out?
Oh,
You don't remember that?
sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I like all the strange ones.
Okay, and coming in at number four, My Heart Will Go On.
Ooh, I agree.
Is that Titanic? Is that
Yes.
the Titanic song?
Yeah.
Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
I don't like moaning,
and I don't know the
moaning kind of song.
I don't know the next
The
one.
Moaner.
Photograph by Nickelback. Do we know that?
I don't think so.
Or Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
James Blunt, You're Beautiful.
Oh,
How's that go?
That's pretty, actually. I'm surprised.
How's that go?
that's-
How's that go?
I'm not going to
Come
sing.
on,
I
you
can't.
You just
I
do
won't.
3 little
can't.
notes.
Mm-mm.
Spice Girls Wannabe. Don't know it.
I don't know.
I'm out of it. Cisco, The Thong Song. I bet.
These were very popular songs. I'm not sure they
Okay,
count as
Cher,
most annoying.
Believe. They're called annoying, the most annoying. Believe. How's that go?
Believe or Belize.
Believe.
Believe.
Oh.
I'm not going to sing it on the air. I'll sing it
Aqua
for you
Barbie
later.
Girl.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Here's number 12 by Chumbawamba,
I get knocked down.
Tub Thumper.
Yeah, that's an excellent song.
Well, you know, so your taste in music, Ms. Ayers, is...
It runs to the annoying.
I guess so.
Oh, that's fun.
And
These are fun songs.
coming in at
though.
13, Rednecks, Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, that sounds good.
14, Eiffel 65's Blue.
Is sleeping in the foot of the bed there?
How does that go?
Have you ever slept at the foot of the bed when the weather was a whizzing cold? When the wind went a whistling around the house, the moon was yaller as gold. Give your good warm mattress up to and Uncle Phil. Too many kinfolks on a bad night. And you went to the foot of the bed.
Now wait, that doesn't rhyme.
Uncle Phil does not rhyme with the foot of the bed.
Maybe it was Uncle Fred.
Yeah,
Yes,
Uncle
I think
Fred.
it was
That is
Uncle
Uncle
Fred.
Fred.
How could I forget?
That was great.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
I like that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a good song.
Coming in at number 15, Crash Test Dummies. I don't know. Meatloaf, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
I like
I
that.
would do
song.
anything for love.
But yeah, that's a good
And
one.
The name of the group is Meatloaf.
No,
It's
it's
a man.
actually a guy.
Oh, it's a one guy.
Yeah. Did you ever see Rocky Horror Picture Show?
What?
Did you ever see Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No, I
Oh,
didn't see
okay.
that.
Okay.
No.
You know, you might be about as on top of popular music as Sophie Maslow.
I'll have to get together with
Do you remember
her.
what she says? Bruce Bed Springs?
Oh, dear.
I think she knew what she was saying when she said that.
Yeah.
Was he the one called the boss?
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, you're with
She's
it.
so hip.
Yeah.
Number 17, In Sync's Bye Bye Bye. Number 18, Ricky Martin's Livin' La Vida Loca.
Oh, that's a fun song
You
too.
are out of your cotton chicken mind. These are
These are
annoying
pop
songs.
songs.
They're songs that got played so often that you
Oh.
wanted to shoot
You
yourself.
got tired.
right?
Of them. Yeah.
Number 19 is Closing Time, and I don't know what that is. And number 20, Wham's Wake Me Up Before You Go Go.
That's annoying.
Annoying.
Closing Time is a nice song.
But Kit, one of your favorite songs, Black Eyed Peas' My Humps, comes in as the number one most annoying song.
Well, we had
the
a
Rolling
song back in my day called Cement Mixer Putty Putty.
That's dirty.
It is? It is? Oh, Kit, Kit has a filthy mind. I can't even think what you're thinking. What are you thinking? Cement mixer.
Cement Mixer Putty Putty. Isn't that wonderful?
Can you go beyond that?
No. I only remember that part.
Maybe we can Google the lyrics. Do you think we can get the lyrics?
We might.
Yeah.
We might be able
Oh
to.
God Almighty! You know what? I gotta take a break. Okay, and well, we gotta sober up a little bit here. For one thing, I want to revisit this headline that I told you in the first hour, and it is this: girl could give birth to her sister.
Yes.
And we haven't read the article, but you were trying to figure out what the heck that story could
Does
be
that
about.
mean girl will or girl could? I mean, is it really going to happen? Is it going to happen?
Oh.
Let me just read what I got here.
All right.
Girl could.
Yes, I see that. That a girl could.
I don't know. I think it's very much iffy kind of a thing. It's not going to happen, but it could happen.
It could happen.
Yes. But of course, I mean,
Yeah, of course it
I
could
mean,
happen.
yes, of course it could
Yeah.
happen.
Meat incest. I mean, that's.
I mean, I
yeah.
don't think they mean incest.
Okay.
It has obviously something to do with eggs being implanted
yes,
or something.
exactly.
Has to.
Yeah.
Has to. And that's what we figured out, right? But we
Yes.
haven't read the whole story.
That's right.
Anyway, it's about 13 minutes after 10 on the 4th of July. And I wish you people stop setting off all those stupid bang bang firecrackery things because my dog is
I
peeing in
know.
the house.
The animals get so
Oh,
scared.
they're so frightened. This is just like the worst week
Exactly.
for them.
It is.
They're living in terror. They're shaking. I've got my dog on Xanax and Valium.
Can you imagine what the animals in Iraq must feel?
Are we talking squirrels or
No dogs.
dogs? Okay.
Of course. No, you're right. I got to take a break.
Sky cracks open, the walls
Ooh, are we
fall
back?
through the floor.
Are we
Just as well
back?
to keep it.
Yes, we are. I was just saying, we've been laughing so much, my stomach hurts.
It's good for you.
It is. No, it's
Yeah.
actually a form of aerobic exercise. It's better
Is
than
that
doing
right?
sit-ups. Yeah.
Oh, it's much better
because
than
you're-
sit-ups.
I mean, stop thinking about it because when you're laughing,
That's right.
you know,
That's right.
even when you snort, you contract muscles.
Oh, but she won't do it.
No, she won't. She's really, we've made her self-conscious.
Oh, that's too
Now,
bad.
put your headphones on, ladies. We have a gentleman caller.
A gentleman caller.
Yes, we do.
Oh, wow.
Hello, John.
Good morning.
Hi.
And you were talking about annoying songs.
Yep.
Bobby McFerrin, don't worry, be happy.
Oh, yes,
yes.
yes. How
You're
did
right.
that not
You
get on?
start it and you can't get it out of your head.
You're,
You know?
you're
Yes.
absolutely right. Why isn't this on there? That on here. Yeah, I hated that song. It made me nuts.
Well, it was okay for a couple minutes.
The
but
first
then
time
you wanted to forget, then you wanted to forget it.
I know. But like the first time you heard it, you sort of liked it. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And then it just wouldn't go away. You're absolutely right. But do you know My Humps?
No.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to get so personal. I know you don't know My Humps. I barely know you.
Maybe you should try to get some of these and give us a hint of what they sound like.
Well, I tried, but Kit's the only one who knows them, and she won't
Oh,
sing.
no, I meant actual recordings.
Oh, the actual recording.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hear me.
Okay.
That's not true, but that's just...
Yes, you're absolutely right. We probably have them somewhere in the building, but we don't have the ability to... Matt?
We have some of them in the system. I just have to locate the actual cart number. Now, My Humps we do not have in the system. Thank
don't?
you.
No.
You mean they don't play that on WJAS, our sister station?
Right after Sinatra.
And here's the other thing about that cement mixer.
Yes.
That's like a 50s song, right?
Right. But maybe even before that.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Well, I can remember. Well,
Can you get us past cement mixer putty?
Let's say I'm past retirement age.
So, do you know more of the lyrics besides cement
I
mixer
don't
putty
know
putty?
any lyrics. I remember the song.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, John. Thank you very much. You're absolutely
You bet.
right about, Bobby McFerrin, who's such a talented guy.
Yes, he is.
How could he?
Wow.
He really, really
Yeah.
is.
Yes.
Did he ever do Fred's show?
No, he didn't.
Seems
Not
like a
that I
perfect
know
fit.
of. Not that I know of.
That seems like a good fit.
Yes. Yeah.
Did Beverly Sills ever?
No.
No, that's another
No.
good fit.
True. True.
Okay, I'm just asking. Well, ladies, do we want to know about this girl could give birth to her sister? I'm just going to find the first.
Sure.
Yeah. A 7-year-old girl could one day give birth to her biological half-sibling after her mother became the first woman to donate eggs to her infertile daughter.
Oh, we didn't think about that scenario.
Okay. That would
I
be
see.
her sister.
Her mother
Strange.
has placed 21 of her eggs on ice for her 7-year-old daughter to use when she grows up.
Because her daughter's not.
Her daughter has Turner syndrome, a condition, whatever.
Okay.
Almost always causes infertility. The mother-to-daughter donation is thought to be the first of its kind.
That's fascinating.
Okay. Isn't that something?
It is.
Okay, so we didn't have that quite right. And here's the other headline I particularly liked, although, I'm just going to say it. This is Scotland's Daily Record.
Yes.
Can I say this headline on the air?
Say it real
Doesn't
fast.
violate anything. Per
Well, if
se.
it doesn't violate anything, I'm saying it. It's a newspaper in Great Britain, the Daily Record, daily newspaper in Scotland. Here's the headline.
Just because it's not clinically correct, it doesn't
Right.
matter.
Hero cabbie. And then they have something he said. Hero cabbie. I kicked burning terrorists so hard in balls that I tore a tendon.
What it sounds like.
Is balls the word you were worried about?
Yes.
But
I
okay.
just said it's not very clinical, but other than that.
Here he says, a hero cabbie who took on the Glasgow airport terror suspects told yesterday how he booted one of them in the privates. Alex McKelveen kicked the man whose body was in flames so hard that he tore a tendon in his foot.
Whoa, the man was in flames and he kicked him in the
Yes.
privates? Oh, how about that?
But he said last night he didn't even flinch.
Phase him.
I couldn't believe he didn't go down. A doctor told me later I damaged a tendon in my foot. Hurt himself. Well, I guess if you're in flames,
Right.
you don't notice
thinking about
a kick to
that.
the.
Yeah.
You believe it or not,
Yeah.
you don't even notice. Anyway, it was the Lebanese doctor he kicked.
Yes, isn't that we were talking about that earlier too?
I was thinking of the Doctors Without Borders, and now we'll have to have
Yes.
something new. Doctors Without Conscience.
Yeah.
Doctors.
Doctors who kill.
Doctors who kill. What kind of what? Okay, get those headphones back on, ladies. Don't want to ruin your hairdos, I know, but here we go. Here's Clarence in Canonsburg, who, by the way, filled in for me
Clarence.
while I was on vacation. How'd you like it, Clarence?
Yeah, it was fun.
Was it?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I tried to keep Tom,
From
yeah,
getting too
so-
serious.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And every time I'd say a joke, you got to understand, Clarence. You got to understand.
Oh, he kept trying to get serious, and you kept making fun.
Oh, yeah. Like somebody said, I'm calling to put in my 2 cents. I said, whoa, wait. Inflation is cost a nickel.
I see. That's what you kept trying to do. And you know what?
I kept just throwing in a little bit of humor and
Right.
stuff. But
I remember,
I thought it worked out pretty well. I downloaded it on iTunes.
Yeah?
And I listened. I said, you know what? I sound like an idiot. It's really weird when you listen to yourself.
Oh, it's
And
a
I don't
terrible thing to do.
And I don't know whether I was too close to the microphone or if my voice carries a lot further than Tom's. But when my voice came on, you could hear it for like a mile, and Tom was kind of sound more laid back and soft, and I didn't know what it was. So and even when Blovius, the infamous Blovius,
I cannot believe that you had Blovius on my show.
Yeah,
I think I banned him from my show about 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know. But I'm still friends with what I like to call him the hippie freak, old hippie freak. But and I thought this thing was interesting on the fact that I would not know Tom or Blovius or a lot of these people if you didn't exist. You go into a different universe, a parallel universe. I don't know. And Harold called in that day too, as a matter of fact.
So all of these people, it's true. I mean, this show has brought together a lot of people that otherwise wouldn't have met, and you've made friends.
Yes.
Do you think you wouldn't have any friends if it weren't for me, Clarence? Clarence, would you be wandering around by yourself? I mean, your dog even came from me.
Exactly. And what's really funny about this is that, most of my childhood friends, the ones who I can have similar conversations with that I have with like Tom and Blovius and Harold and all that and all this, they all moved out of state. They're gone.
Aww.
And the childhood friends that I would I would grow up with, they would never think about talking about politics and things like that and social issues. It would have never occurred. So I probably would have been wandering around by myself. No doubt.
Well, we're glad you're not.
Pardon me? Yes, that is good. Yeah. Oh, just a real quick question. I noticed that Mrs. Rogers is really kind and nice, like Mr. Rogers. Were you a kind, nice, sweet, thank you all the time person? Oh, that's just great and wonderful. Before you married Mr. Rogers, or did you kind of rub off on you?
That's a fair question.
And that's a trade secret.
Maybe she's the one who made him sweet.
Yeah, that's the possibility. But I grew up with Mr. Rogers, and she just came along because she just happened to know you. I was never known Mrs. Rogers if it wasn't for Lynn Cullen.
Yeah, but you don't know that Fred was actually a hellion when she met him.
Yeah, I could see it in his eyes. That's funny.
He was lots of fun.
Well, I bet you. Do you think you two were alike?
No,
No.
not really. Not really.
Are you as nice as him?
No, not nearly.
Well, who the hell would be? Yeah, she was the enforcer in the family. She's like, she's the meanie.
That's right. That's
I just think it's funny you say, who the hell would be? Who the hell would be? Is that nice?
No, I think that whatever kind streak I have in my probably came from him.
Well, it's not. That's not true. We're not buying it. I had heard that you were calling about annoying songs. I guess that was
Yeah, and I thought it would be most appropriate. The song isn't annoying, but it's a song that got bumped out of my... It used to be my favorite song of all time. Then it got bumped out of my head, and they're both from children's programs. The first one is from Mr. Rogers, and it wasn't annoying, but if it got into my head, I couldn't get it out for a week.
Which one?
The tree song.
Tree, tree, tree.
Don't do it! He's
Tree, 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 tree. I love you, yes I do. Tree, 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 tree. Now that's an easy song for kids to remember.
Yes, it is.
Right?
That's why it was written.
Dora the Explorer went one step further,
And what'd she do?
and it's the map song. I'm the map, 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 I'm the map.
That's it.
And once I start singing that, I can't get it out of my head. And, because the tree song was just tree, tree, tree. Like, I'm the map. But it had like a bridge or a break where it says, I love you, yes I do.
Yeah.
The map just goes, I'm the map all the way through.
Was that from a children's program, too?
That's called Dora the Explorer. I have a 3-year-old
yes.
niece who I babysat
Oh,
for
yes,
2 weeks.
I know about Dora.
And I had to sit there, and I have a satellite. And
Yes.
there's Nick 1 and Nick 2. So
Ooh.
Nick 2 is nothing more tan a 3-hour delay of Nick 1. It's the Pacific time. And I would watch, like, Dora the Explorer 6
Yes.
times a day. And I was like calling her Dora the Annoyer.
Clarence, thank you.
Thank you. All right,
Always
have a
good to
day.
hear from you.
Look forward
Bye.
to July.
Take
Okay.
care.
Bye.
Happy 4th.
Thanks.
What a character. Somebody has sent me the lyrics to
My
Cement
Humps?
Mixer.
Ooh.
Really?
I wish I could sing it, but I'll read the lyrics, okay?
All right.
Cement mixer, putty putty. Cement mixer, putty putty.
That's right.
Cement mixer, putty putty. Cement mixer, putty putty. Cement mixer, putty putty. A puddle o' voody, a puddle o' goody, a puddle of Scooby, a puddle of Veet concrete. First you get some gravel, pour it in on the vout. To mix a mess of mortar, you add cement and water. See the mellow Rooney come out slurp, slurp, slurp. What in the name of God is that?
And people complain about
God
music
said,
today.
Sort of like itty bitty fishies.
Oh, no, now stop.
I mean, swim, swim, swim. Yeah.
All over the
Dam.
dam.
And he swam.
And they swam all over the dam.
Boop, boop, did 'em, dot 'em.
Oh, yeah, there's sort of like scat
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
that goes
Yeah.
on. Boop, bop, did 'em, dot 'em. Here's Jay in Shady Side.
Hey, ladies, how are you?
Fine.
Mrs. Rogers, do you remember the Community of Reconciliation?
Of course.
One of the coolest things when I was a kid is Mr. Rogers was my Sunday school teacher for a very brief time there.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you remember that.
Well, I do remember that area of time, and Jim Hughes was there, too.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
But it was the coolest thing, like, to actually have, for a very brief time, Mr. Rogers be my Sunday school teacher.
Oh,
That's
good.
totally cool.
And nobody believes me when I tell them that even today. But what really impressed me, and now it's really is more amazing that I can think about it, is that he was the way he was on TV is the way he was in real life.
Yes, he was.
And so I just want to thank you all for that, because that was a very, very
I'm so
unforgettable
glad
period
you
of my life.
called.
Well, I think it was very special in your life to have that opportunity.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do have one annoying song too.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
let's hear it.
All right, remember when the Steelers were in the Super Bowl
Yes.
and they had that Palamalu?
Oh, I love
Palamalu.
that.
Of course you love it. Because if you love it, it's an annoying song.
No. I loved it when I first. I thought it was very creative.
Yeah.
It was very, to think of that syncopation for his name and apply it to that song
Yeah.
took some thought.
Yeah.
That's right.
But they
That's clever.
wore it out. And
Yeah.
They played it so
That's-
constantly that it became like
That's
a
the trouble.
water torture or something.
That's right. That's always what happens with these songs. They become annoying because they're overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Palamalu, Palamalu.
On the other hand,
Thanks
you
a
know,
lot. That's in my head now.
great music. Great
That's right.
music. If you hear it and here we're back in my field of classical music, but
Right.
if you hear great music, that'll stick with you too.
Absolutely. You're exactly right.
Yes.
And that's a catchy little tune. Period. I mean, even with the Muppets, it was just really, it's a perfect song for kids.
Yes.
So,
All righty. Hey, thank you,
So
Jay.
good to hear from you.
glad you're on there. Thanks.
Thank you, Jay. Bye-bye. Ms. Sally Wiggin is calling in.
Oh, go Sally.
And Sally, I got to get a break. Let me get a break in. We'll get you on in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Stay right there. Ms. Sally Wiggin adding to the frivolity here on the Lynn Cullen Show with Kit Ayers and Joanne Rogers keeping me company in the studio. This is AM News Talk 1360. Well, suck on an ice cube yourself. Excuse us.
Lemon and salt.
Yeah, Lynn.
Lemon and salt, it's good.
Okay. Hey, Sally. Sally.
I just heard you were talking about music, and I interviewed Shirley Jones. She was so nice. I just loved her to death, and I love Oklahoma, and I can't stop singing Oklahoma. So I don't care how many times I hear Oklahoma. You don't want to hear me sing it. I know every single word, almost every song, and so I think that there are some songs, I agree with Joanne, that stick with you forever and ever and ever.
Okay. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry. When I take you out in the Surrey, when I take you out in the Surrey,
with the fringe on top. That's awful. We need to stop.
Well, what's next?
Sally and I went to see Oklahoma together. She sang everything the whole way through.
Well, this is so
Yeah. She really knows.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
And the
waving
waving
wheat,
wheat, it sure smells sweet when the wind
comes.
Now I'm not going to sing anymore
right
because
behind
I'm
the
not trying
rain.
to sing.
You have to go to the end of the phrase.
Oklahoma.
Now,
Every
you know what?
night,
This
my
is how
honey
bad my
bun.
memory is.
Well, you
This
know,
is how, no, I have to tell you something. Just let me say this. Kit just said we wanted to see Oklahoma together. This morning, I was thinking about, this blog and writing, and talking about what Kit said that was so wonderful about why we sat there and cried the whole time. There were several reasons. And I was thinking about this morning, and then all of a sudden, when Kit, I had forgotten then, but 2 hours later, I had forgotten that Kit went with me. Now, what is that?
I don't
What is
know,
that?
Sally. How long ago was this that you guys went?
Last week.
It was Thursday night.
Well, where did you go see Oklahoma
That's
again?
just short-term
Downtown
memory
at the
loss.
Benedum.
Oh, at the I
Yeah.
see. I was thinking of the movie.
No,
you know
the
what's weird is that you bring this up because I vacationed, as you know, and with Mackenzie Carpenter, who also did a profile on Shirley Jones and spent time with her, and was so taken by her. She came down to our vacation with the old movie of Oklahoma. Which we watched. And so I had in my head the whole time there,
I can't believe that.
I'm just a girl who can't say no.
No.
I'm in a terrible
fix.
Wonderful
what's
song.
so funny? You know what's so funny? When I got home that night, I went on Amazon.com to order the DVD of Oklahoma.
I believe
and I read Mackenzie's profile, and it was just wonderful.
Yeah.
And I was struck the same way by her. What a wonderful woman she is.
Yes, right,
Well, she's
genuine.
She's from right here in Western Pennsylvania.
And
That's the reason.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, no.
Do you know how many jerks are from Western Pennsylvania?
Well, wait a minute.
What?
Joanne, you're a wonderful person. You're not from Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Well, I try.
As a matter of fact,
try
not
to be.
Yeah, not a one of us is from Western
That's right.
Pennsylvania.
No.
Isn't that true?
No, I know.
Well, Fred was.
Sally, I love the thing you sent me about the panda bear.
I know, and you know what? I read this somewhere, and it was just recently, that pandas are just not adaptable, and that human beings are struggling to save them. But in the natural world, even if there weren't human encroachment and our species' impact on pandas, they might be extinct anyway by this time.
Aw.
But so what? Maybe that's one reason we're on the planet is to help other species survive that wouldn't normally,
Well, that's right.
Oh,
And-
they're
and
so
those
dang cute.
Oh, they are. And when they're just firstborn, they're so tiny, tiny, tiny.
Right, right. They weren't meant to survive very easily.
Showing someone's finger.
Right.
I know. What is it? Somebody emailed me. You know what? You'd have to be a mother to love something that ugly.
Oh, I thought it was darling.
It was sweet.
And it gets its black eyes very quickly.
You know what? I didn't mail it to you, Lynn, because I don't think I have your new email address.
Well, I ain't giving it on the air.
I wasn't asking you to.
I got so many dang emails, I can't see straight.
I bet.
Do you know what one of we're talking about where we come from. Joanne is from Florida. And do you know that there is a growing hazard in the state of Florida?
A growing hazard?
It's a fish.
Oh.
It's not supposed to be there. I bet it got there because people stuck it
No,
there, right?
this is a fish that is on the endangered list, so you can't mess with it. But it's messing with human beings.
Oh, my.
Ooh, what's it doing?
It's attacking them.
What is it?
A leaping sturgeon.
Leaping sturgeon.
A leaping sturgeon.
Sounds like a song title.
Oh, God.
It attacks people in
I
boats.
think we could write
It
about
attacks people in boats. It doesn't have any malevolent intent. It is simply minding its own business, and for some reason, they can't figure it out. These sturgeon like to, every once in a while, leap into the air and then come splashing back down. The thing is, however, is that they can be 8 feet long and weigh just unbelievable tons. I don't know about tons. They can weigh, I have it right here, 200 pounds.
Wow.
Well, that's not quite a ton.
All right. 200 pounds, and they're like dinosaur relics. They've been around since the dinosaur age, and they look like dinosaurs. They have these stone plates, these sharp, bony plates all over them. They look like little swimmy dinosaurs. They're huge, and when they leap, what often happens is a motorboat coming by with some happy people on it just happens to, coincide with a leap, and a 200-pound bony-plated dinosaur fish slaps you right in the head.
Oh, my heavens.
And there have been people killed. There have been people knocked unconscious. There have been people, they're not doing it to be mean, but it's getting to be. This is a front-page New York Times story today.
Wow.
Oh, you're kidding.
Fish are jumping.
Yeah.
And the cotton is high.
I have a fish story from this weekend. Do you want a fish story?
Okay.
Certainly.
Went swimming in Lake Erie.
Ugh.
That's my reaction.
It was very pretty.
Was it on fire at the time?
It was not.
No.
There were geese and ducks floating by.
Geese and ducks and fish that are scary.
So, then got out on the beach and was sunning, drying, went back up to our room and took my swimsuit off, and
A fish fell out.
fish came out.
Oh my God!
I just flopped out onto the bathroom floor.
Wonderful.
Oh my God.
What do you mean a fish came
A
out?
fish came out.
Where was it?
Well, it was
Stuck between your ample bosoms.
apparently. I mean, it's the only place where it's not skin tight. But, that whole time I was sitting on the beach, it must have been dying in there,
Really? It wasn't flapping around?
Well, what I want to know, you didn't know it was in there?
No, I did not.
What did you think it was?
I just didn't know
She
until
thought Jack was getting a little frisky.
How big was the fish?
Well, to me it seemed enormous. Jack says it's a fingerling. So, like the size
No,
of
you're kidding. Well, how does Jack know?
Well, Jack was on vacation with me.
Well, I know, but how does he know it's a fingerling?
Oh, no, that's the size of a fish, apparently.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
a species.
No.
It's a species of potato.
Yeah.
You sure
I've
it wasn't a
decided-
potato?
Oh, no, I've decided it was a perch.
It was a perch?
Yes, it was
Oh
a
my
perch.
God! What did you do with it?
Wait, here's the thing. Wait, we got to stop. You were laying on the beach sunning.
Isn't that awful?
And there was a fish in your
inside my
swimsuit. and it was alive.
Well, I don't know at what point it wasn't alive, but
Well,
at some
you mean
point it
when
must have died.
When it hit the floor in your bedroom, it was dead.
Well, when it hit the floor in the bathroom, I thought it was alive because it flopped. But maybe. I don't know. I don't want to think about that too much about when it died.
You smothered the fish between your ample bosoms. But how you could not have felt it fighting for its
That's
life?
what I do not understand. What are you carrying around in there most of the time?
Dead fish.
God almighty. Listen, we got to take a break. We have to take a break and contemplate this. Jeez, I thought I was bringing up something outlandish with the sturgeons.
All I can say is lucky fish.
What a way to die.
Well, exactly.
All right. I'm Lynn, Cullen. I don't know what else to say. We got our friends here. Sally's on the phone, and Joanne and Kit are here. And this is AM News Talk 1360. All righty, the giggling ladies are back, and we're not giggling, we're laughing uproariously.
Of course.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Sally, it took a while, really, to get over the fish thing, but I think we've done it.
Oh, I see. Me not being there, I have to listen to all your commercials. And well, no, they're listening too, I'm sure, and they're very well done. But I lose the continuous laughter because I'm not there. So that's one of the downsides.
But when I'm doing the commercials, we lose the laughter too because they're sitting here having to be quiet.
No, but they're giggling and laughing still. I can tell. I know that in the middle of your commercial. Listen, I have to tell you something. This is talk about kismet or coincidence or what have you. Joanne emailed me back after I sent her the panda thing. And yesterday I was doing a series shoot for the sweeps period, which is starts tomorrow in July, and I'm actually taking a class in training an elephant. And so I was training the largest matriarch, the largest elephant at the Pittsburgh Zoo yesterday.
Have you noticed they pass gas a lot?
Oh, it makes a big bubbling noise.
I have to tell you, because I did spend an afternoon with those elephants. I was just... I wanted a gas mask. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, see,
All right.
It doesn't bother me because my dog does it like all night long. He's ill, and so I'm used to it now. So I live in gas. I have nothing but gas in my life. But anyway, but no. So the guy who did this, he's world renowned. He really is. A guy named Willie Tyson, and I had to email him something. And I was trying to check on the spelling of his name, so I Googled what I thought was the spelling to make sure, because his name is part of his email. And so when I Googled it, the second or third entry on the list was Fred Rogers' honorary doctorate. And I'm like, what? You know how, so like when a name comes up? And Joanne, it was the commencement address he gave at Middlebury.
Oh, yeah.
In March 2001.
I was going to say that was recent.
Yeah, and in the, like, I don't know, down like fourth, fifth paragraph, he talks about the love that Willie Tyson has for his elephants and the love of what he's doing for a living.
Exactly.
And I fired off an email to him and said, for you to be mentioned in the commencement address of one of the greatest teachers in this century, I said, is such an awesome thing. It was not. I mean, it was just so...
But what fun. I remember that very well.
Yeah, and it's just... And here it is. You had just emailed me about the panda. I was talking about elephants.
Yeah.
It's just how things become connected, and it was, I don't know, it was just a neat, I mean, I know it's not a fish story and it's,
well,
I wanted to say something to you and I'm so glad. And then, of course, Kit called me this morning and here you are on the radio.
Here we are.
Yeah.
That was a segment that they did for the program, and there's some wonderful takeouts from that the outtakes, outtake, where he was showing the baby elephant when we had the baby elephant. You know, when there was a baby before the brother or sister came. There was
right.
Just
that
this
was
one...
Victoria when she was little.
Yes.
Yeah, she would have been 2 years. No, 3 years old. She would have been 3 years old at the time, I think, in 2001. No, she would have been 2 years old because she was born in '99. So
That's
she was
right.
2 years old. Yeah.
Anyway, he was there, and one of the things is so funny because she comes over close to him, and just knocks him down. Right. He falls right over. He was kneeling anyway to sort of be down on the floor near her,
and he wasn't down on the floor
enough. No.
Well, Sally, you be careful because they're.
It was, you know what? It was it's already done.
Dangerous.
I don't know when it's going to air.
You're done. Okay.
I have to tell you, my heart was pounding.
Yeah.
Because one of the things he asked me to do, and he showed me how to do, you don't do until you're in about your fourth or fifth lesson as you're learning to be a keeper. And he jumped it up for me, he said, because, number one, she knows me, and she really likes me. In fact,
you can tell.
Yeah, and she's the matriarch. She's a big one, but still, what he asked me to do, my heart was just pounding.
What'd you do?
And what?
What'd you do?
I can't tell you. You have to watch the show.
Oh,
when it
good.
Comes on.
When is it?
I don't know when it's going to be. We haven't decided where we're going to put it, but it's not that big a deal. But I can't. I
It
can't
must have
explain
been
it.
thrilling.
Do you know what?
You know what? Because I've been there before with them, but I'd never been the one asking. Now, granted, he was there with me the whole time, and the reason he chose her is because she does know me so well. But nonetheless, when you're asking them to do something versus just standing there watching somebody else do it, you all of a sudden have this responsibility, and and the thing that I fell back on, you know how you use hand signals with your dog?
Yes.
I started using my hands, like pointing at her, and she said to me, she's not a dog. You make her move with your hand.
That was one big dog.
Did you give her a bath?
No. I didn't give her. I did not give her a bath. No,
I had to do that, and you know what? They take like a big push broom.
Mm-hmm.
And you soap them down. The elephant lies down on the side, and you sit there with this push broom, scrubbing. And
I wish somebody would give me a bath like that.
They loved it because you got to figure you're scratching them and you're cleaning them at the same time. But Sally, when I did that on the job thing, I pretended to be a zookeeper. But I realized.
I remember when you did that.
I realized later that I was totally clueless about how dangerous it was, and thank God I was. But at one point, I was at the head of this large elephant, and I can't remember which one, and its trunk was up in the air, curled up in the air, and I was standing under it, and I was putting food in its open mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what you do to keep them happy while you're doing that.
Right. So I'm doing that, and then all of a sudden, I guess I ran out of food, and I turned around. I had my back to it, and its trunk came down.
Yes.
Right on my head. And you talk about going down. I went down. What? That is a heavy duty thing. And that's when they're so big and strong.
No, it's true.
And
actually, I'll give you a clue. It's what it is that what they did to make her lie down, and when she goes down, he made me make her lie down.
Oh, wow.
And
did you have that big... were you poking her?
And I was like, well, you don't... No, actually, you know what? It's amazing. You don't poke them. You just touch them.
And
then you use the command, and then you move your body. But as she's going down and you're standing right next to her, you think, oh, my God, she's going to roll over on me and crush me.
Right.
Oh.
But she
didn't. And then what I had to do was keep her quiet and you stay steady while they took blood from her ear.
For what?
What? Just a test. They do tests. They do hormonal tests because they're trying to see if she's cycling. Because they would love to have her. She would love to have a baby, but but she hasn't been able to get pregnant. And in the middle of all of this, Jackson the bull is kind of watching. He's confined, and his little trunk, his big trunk's coming out. And all of a sudden, she gets excited. When you're standing right, asking her, she goes, oh, and her ears start flapping, and she runs over to see him, and I'm like, what did I do? What did I do?
Sally, I have to interrupt because we're hit the top of the hour. Are you able to stay with us?
No, I got to go, girls. I've got to get back. I'm at the station. I got to go in and go to work.
Right.
So listen, take care, guys. Have a
you.
Wonderful day at 4th of July. See ya.
You too.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy 4th. We'll do some news and be back. One more hour with us.